Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. I hope you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Y'all, we gonna get some Palo Santo lit for this message because the message I feel is for a reader or a channeler or someone like that because of what I heard and because I watch other readers because I be vibing with their whole flow and their messages be so on point. I was like, dang, I wonder who this talking about. Cause dang, y'all, I mean, okay. So the message I heard is because whoever this reader is so accurate that something about them being classified or something like that. So we gonna see what this is because I have like I don't even okay, it's ridiculous. But nevertheless, I have my faves, right? And I mean there's one that's just always on point. So I'm wondering if this is her message. But nevertheless, welcome to all the N 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. Only take what resonates, okay? You may not be a reader, but you may get readings or just, watch tarot. Okay. So only take it how it resonates. But there's so many channelers, so many readers out there and seers. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. For whoever this message is going to resonate with, they do some sort of divination. Okay. And it could be through cards, it could just be through channeling, they could just be a chosen one who channels, okay? But this is what I heard because they're so accurate, or because you're so accurate, you're now classified. So we're going to see what that message is. Okay, family. So thank you for coming back to AVN 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for being here. Soul Tribe family, the A1s who are my day ones. Thank you for all that you do for our space, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, hitting the notification bell, tapping into the messages, providing donations, all that good stuff, family. Just supporting, period. I am grateful for each and every one of you, and I love you, and the divine loves you, okay? Woo, there was some heavy energy there, but I had a talk with the divine. I said, look, you gotta give me preparation for that. I was not ready. Mm-mm. Okay. Woo. Well, I feel like, whoa. Now that wasn't fair. I feel like, family, because the chess card, okay. I feel like, yeah, and this too, somebody wants you're like a picture, okay? Whoever this message is gonna resonate for, it's almost like, they have a picture or a frame, something about that, okay? Like your picture's in a frame, but I heard it's classified. Whatever this is, we about to see. But once again, thank y'all for coming back and let's tap in. Divine, at this time, I do ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read all reason all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity that is being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. All right, y'all. So we got chest, frame, and anchor out here. Now, here's what I feel with this chest. I feel like you're somebody that is always like 10 steps ahead, on the go, on the move. Okay. A lot of money strategy here, wise spending, and long game energy. Then we have frame, steady income, organizing, and accomplishments. And then we have anchor, somebody being stuck or feeling like they could be stuck or financially sound. Okay. So with all of this, I feel like anchor, you're financially sound. Hmm. Hmm. Now, career wise for the chess, you could be a leader or in the military or thinking something through. Okay. This is the energy I'm getting. And then for the frame with the steady income and organizing and accomplishing things, you could be in the career of art and design, some sort of home decoration or oriented, possibly. You could also be self-employed. Okay. And then with this anchor out here, I feel like, if you did have money blocks or you felt like could be blocked in the future, this gives me with this chest like you were planning ahead or you were saving or something like that. You are making something financially sound for yourself. Okay. Your career could be water related, travel, or stable for now. Okay. We're going to get some clarification on that, family. So, this is the energy that is out here today, but it has something to do with you being classified. I don't know if you're anchored in to something. I don't know if you're why I hear you grandfathered in grandfathered in. So you could be somebody that has a platform and has had it for a very, very long time. But whatever it is, you're about to get a reward. Somebody's going to be winning some sort of money or get a payoff for their efforts or some sort of recognition. And this is going to advance your career and your professional work. Something about you being famous here. This is why I said I feel like because of your accuracy or something like that. That's what I heard. Because you're so accurate, you're classified. Okay, family. So let's see what else comes out. Tell me more about the chest, please. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the messages thus far. Tell me more about the chest, please. So we have watch. It's time to profit. Okay. Divine timing and seizing the moment. The career here is maybe you were waiting on this, okay? Somebody out here is waiting on a plaque. That's what it is. So your hard work has paid off and you are waiting on and on the chime confirmation, you're waiting on a plaque. Yep. And then we have out here a mask. So somebody had a secret stash, or like I said, saving pennies, right? You've been saving. hmm this energy here has been saving. You could have even been finding money. Okay. Somebody could have tried to steal from you in the past. All right. But this career here, it has something to do with entertainment, acting, assisting, hidden potential, or something that is unknown. I feel like, yeah, you deal with the unknown, the known and the unknown. I told you this is the energy. It is for somebody is about to get a plaque, some shit like that. I don't know, y'all. But yes, winning an award. They're about to get a plaque. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, tell me more. Butterfly. Yep, this is gonna be a sudden change too. Mm-hmm. Now this is going to be a sudden change that may bring in some frivolous spending, though. But I feel there's nothing wrong with that at all, right? And this is the short term, some sort of short term loan you may be getting. So this energy right here gives me like you gonna go out and splurge. But it's not going to be like real expensive. This short term loan, I don't know if it's either on a car or a home because I feel like somebody's damn near able to buy a home for cash here. I don't know why I feel that, but I do. And the career here, you're somebody in arts, okay? Something about movement through temp jobs. You may have had to work a lot of temp jobs before or back in the day or something like that, but it was fun work. But this is what is being framed about you, how versatile you are. hmm it's like for whatever this award is or for whatever this classified because I don't know if somebody is watching you though, and it's like whatever you're saying is so on point to where you've been nailing it or something like that. Okay, tell me more, spirit. Yeah, see, it's like you had a breakthrough. For whoever this energy is, you had a breakthrough after a lot. I feel like you went through a lot. You may have had trouble with the law before, okay? You may have taken some sort of loss with a job, a pay cut, a place to stay. You were always defending yourself, okay? This is what I'm picking up on. You were always defending yourself. You could have gotten fired for no reason at all with this at will work thing. Yeah, but this is something getting sealed for you. Yes, you could have a pendulum here too, as well as a nugget. What is all this that flipped over? What? Hold on, y'all. So with this anchoring in, this feels to me like, you've anchored in or grandfathered in something. And yeah, it's some sort of business contract, documents, gift money. You could be a writer, clerical paperwork, or staying put in your current role. But with this writer, clerical paperwork, you could design cards, you could design tarot oracle cards. And with this writer, you could either be writing a book right now or you're getting ready to start a book. But I also feel like, you could also make your own decks like this. Hmm. But you have a pendulum. Mm. There's some sort of new strategy I feel like you're coming up with for something. And this is something that you've been or I don't want to say prolonging, but it's been in the back of your mind for a while. I feel like you're about to come out with it. Yeah. Because you could have hit a rough patch. Okay. You could have been low on cash, but I feel like now you're ready. You just wanted to reintroduce yourself or reinvent yourself. Then we have nuggets, small increase, valuable info, honest and assessment. And that's why I think somebody has watched you like grow through a rough patch into now being someone that is, they've made an honest assessment. And yeah, something about you with this steady work and this career building. I don't know why I feel like somebody is about to like, mhm. It's like somebody, I don't know, somebody out here been stacking. That's the energy I feel. I feel like somebody has been stacking, 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 stacking to the point where they could just go buy them a house damn near for cash. Okay, there's been because there's this abundance and easy money here. And it was like there was some divine intervention after somebody had a real rough patch. Okay, a real rough patch. This person has went from being couch to couch to possibly um all the way down and out homeless to living in a hotel to now establishing themselves. But not just that, it was like they had a lot they had to deal with. Okay. Their life started out as chess, period. Mm. And I feel like with this divine intervention that had came out, yeah, somebody started manifesting money and reaching goals and reaching their financial goals. And there was assistance here. This is somebody that works with their hands. Yep. I feel like the assistance was the ancestors, their ancestors, whomever this has resonated with, their ancestors assisted them. The Most High God assisted them in earning power. Yep. And building a business and making sound decisions. This could be somebody that's in a corporate or getting ready to start a tech startup. Okay. Somebody might be getting ready to start a tech startup. I don't know, but a corporate job, power, and after being in so many unstable positions with those temp jobs that were coming out, even though they were fun, they weren't, stable. And this is a gift from the Most High, giving and receiving sudden windfall and generosity. Somebody here is getting ready to step into a very strong financial, anchored in career. And this is going to be a surprise because this work, they could travel with it. Okay. I know that's right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the turtle out here. Yeah, money coming slowly but steady. Okay, in progress. But I feel like this person has already been through that state, but it's going to keep coming in for somebody, or somebody is getting ready to now start experiencing this. The money is going to be coming in slowly but steady. Okay. Some of you are going to be moving for work, and this is going to be in a good time too. And it's going to be something that's long term. Oh, I like that energy, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I cannot make it up. Money coming in, wealth, good investments. Okay. This is going to be something you could be in sales. Okay. You may start selling products. You could be in finance. You could be getting a raise, or you could just be downright blessed and lucky. Okay. Yeah. Some of you could be in the energy of starting over or saving up. See, saving up again. See, I'm telling you, somebody out here done saved up enough to buy them a house for cash. Hmm. I heard that. Mm. That ain't what they want to do though. They somebody out here they want to buy land and build on it. Interesting. Okay. What's this energy? Yep, this is somebody with honors. That's what this award is about, some sort of honor. Your achievements have played a significant role in your success. And this is this award here for whoever this message is resonating with, masculine, feminine energy alike. Okay. Hmm. There's a masculine for real about to come up on like an honor. I just heard what? Somebody about to get their first YouTube plaque, something like that. Yeah. They could be in a teaching role. This could be somebody that teaches. I feel like they teach through their channel too, or through their media, through their whatever medium they use, but they teach something, okay? They could be guiding children, but I don't feel this is the children you think, like you are children of God type energy. They could be guiding children, instilling values of life and academic lessons in them. And with these academic lessons, I mean, like somebody is sharing their Akashic record with you. Hmm. I feel like you watch them too. Huh. Okay. They could be being, they could, yeah, somebody out here is teaching some department about spiritual warfare. Mm. And you could be tied to generational wealth. This is the generational wealth you're tied to, is your lineage when it comes to spirituality, the gods, the goddesses. Mm, okay. Passing down wealth can build a legacy through investing in assets like property, stock, and cash. And this is what this gold nugget here, like somebody may, like you may be somebody that buys those gold plates or whatever they are that's being sold on whatever that advertisement is where you could buy those gold plates. This is somebody I feel like you're investing, but somebody is watching you though. They're watching you like build and invest for whoever this message is resonating with. They're watching you build and invest, and you're about to be recognized, but you're also being recognized as like a classified file because of your accuracy. Mm, interesting. And then the fool is out here. I feel like, yes, you're getting ready to embark on a new journey if you haven't already embarked on it already, which I do feel like many have embarked on a new journey already. Hmm. And you were able to do that because you trusted the path. You didn't complain about it either. You trusted the path. A lot of people didn't think you were being who you were, though, who you were. Mm. You took the path nobody saw you taking. Let me just say that. They did not see you, taking this the route you took, family, to get to where you are now. They would have never imagined or fathomed you doing that. Okay. And then we get these, yeah. They thought it was gonna be a disaster. Okay. Whatever path you took, they thought it was gonna be a natural disaster. Okay. But I feel like you proved them wrong here with the chariot and the moon. It was like you knew something that they didn't know. Hmm. And you just moved towards it without caring what they had to say. Yes, you knew something they didn't know. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, make it up. Yeah, you knew something they didn't know, or your spirit did, and just moved you in that direction. Hmm. Wheel of Fortune out here. You went through a lot of different life cycles as well. Hmm. But you were flexible in each one of them. What is that? What I just see? Hold on, y'all. I just saw something that was turned over. Let me see. Maybe not. But either way it goes, you went in the direction where no one else saw you going. Sure did. And you came out on top. You have a trade now. This is a trade. There it is. There's what I knew I saw something. Yeah, you got a trade. Hmm. And this is after somebody told you you weren't going to be able to birth this into anything. You took a skill, you took a gift and turned it into a trade, and somebody told you that you weren't going to be able to do it. And I feel like you birthed something into um hmm, a reward, something held in high honor after being told you weren't going to be able to do it. Yeah, many said you weren't going to be able to do this. That's where that goes. Sorry, spirit. Hmm. I feel like you taught yourself something here, or you got the education you needed. This is what I'm feeling like. You may have just been somebody that just went to high school. You didn't even go grab a degree. Hmm. Shit, because all that would have had you was in debt. It was like you weren't led to go and get degrees or something like that for whoever this message is for. Hmm. Yeah. You somebody where it's all action, talk less, say less type energy. You somebody that's all about action. Emperor, I cannot make it up. Yep. It's important to maintain consistency in your actions. And that's what you've been doing. And you came out as Emperor energy here, established power and authority. You may be very high ranking too. I feel that energy, like you're real high ranking. This is you. I just heard you ain't new to this. You true to this. Oh, okay. I just heard you ain't new to this. You true to this. Okay. Okay. I feel you, family. Congratulations to whoever you are. I know that's right. They're like, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Okay. 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 I got you. All right. Let me get what I need. Yep. Two more, please. And we gonna hop in. Yep. I can't make it up. You're the first lady of the spiritual world, the new spiritual world, really. So you're the first lady of the new spiritual world? Okay, shit. At the bottom. Yeah, real strong energy. You draw upon your resolve and determination to have fortitude in challenging situations. Your inner strength will see you through. And I feel like that's why you're where you're at now, is because it has seen you through. It's like you're the new first lady of the new world order, or the new world earth, or the new earth, the new spiritual realm within the new world order. Damn. You're the first lady of the spiritual realm and the new world order. That's a lot. Shit, that's a big ass job. You could be a prayer warrior too. Mm. You practice praying for others to cultivate mindfulness and compassion, and you accept and understand others as well. Oh, yeah, somebody is about to blow all the way up. Congratulations, family. That's dope. Masculine and feminine energy alike, okay? Flip the roles as you see fit, all right? Yep. And this is just justice for you after a long time, family, because you done went through some shit for real. You know, you went through a lot, okay? And you went through a lot before you understood what was going on. Hmm. Consider the karmic consequences of your actions. Yep, fear judgment follows cause and effect. And I feel like that's what you were doing. That's why that talk less is here. You started seeing things and figured, you needed to do something for yourself, family. This is what I'm getting. You needed to do something for yourself. Yeah, you're a visionary. You could be a visionary that is in pursuit of happiness, hunting for your dreams. Yeah, during a time when you were held in some sort of captivity or confinement. This is giving me that Eight of Swords energy. Maybe there was self-doubt, but you could see what it was that you wanted. I cannot make it up. That justified your move, your actions. Where you're at now, justified. It was justified. At first, there was a lot of people kind of just turned their back on you too, just because of the choice you made. I feel like they turned their back on you because of the choice you made, but they about to watch you buy a house for cash. That's crazy, but they about to watch it. That's if that's what you want to do. You'll be able to buy anything you want for cash. Yeah, because now you're the magician out here. Yep, you have the skills, the willpower to manifest your desire. Whatever it is that you desire. I feel like you've reached this outcome by staying focused with pure, clear intention. hmm Okay, family. All right. So that is the message for whomever this is. Yeah. And I feel like you stay taking a spiritual bath. You sure do. You stay taking a spiritual bath, or you make sure that your energy is clean. Because I feel like whatever you do, you guide people. I heard that spirit. First or middle names. What name? What name? Somebody's name here is Sasha, or you know a Sasha. You worked with a Sasha. Hmm. We have Keisha. Your message, Keisha, is if there is something in your life that you're not pleased with, remember that you have the power to change it. Okay. Sasha, your message is, girl, you've got to stop stressing. Trust that all of your problems have a solution and that it's only temporary. So this is giving me the energy, okay? And your name may not be Keisha, it may not be Sasha, okay? But what this energy is giving me, family, is that there's somebody that is well on their way. They're doing their thing, but they could become stressed at times. And then there's somebody out here, Keisha's out here, and whew, I feel like with this energy, Keisha, whoever's name is Keisha, or if you know a Keisha, okay, I feel like, there's a situation where she could be in a relationship and she really might want to branch out and be on her own after a lot of hard work, perseverance. And it feels to me like she's been holding everything together in a situation. hmm This is what I'm feeling. And I feel like she's ready to do something on her own. Take it how it resonates. Who else? Anybody else? Guess not. Okay. So you might know a Sasha, a Keisha, or an Angela came flying out. Angela, yeah, sweet as pie is what you are, but don't ever pour your sugar because you're afraid to turn others sour against you. Wow, you can't please everyone. Okay, Angela. Somebody's name could be Angela or Angie, Sasha or Shay, and Keisha or Kiki. Okay. Take it how it resonates, family. All right. Jasmine could be out here and Maya, both sides of the deck. There's a Jasmine here. Yeah, be willing to admit that you're not healed enough to trust who you are. Wow, attracting into your life. Take this time to work on healing those emotional wounds. This could just be spiritual advice for someone that you may even be reading for. I just heard that. You could be reading for somebody named Sasha, Keisha, Angela, or Jasmine or Maya. I don't know why I just heard that, but somebody may come to you for a reading and that's their names, or these could be their names and this would be their advice, I guess. Okay, it says, that shell you're living in, okay, that shell you're living in is really dimming your light. The world is ready to see you shine, okay? And this is for Maya. So I'm not quite sure, and I'll get one more, Felicia. All right. And that's on the top. Felicia's here, and it says, Felicia, stop being a Felicia. Stop going where you're not wanted. Stop going where you're not welcome. Stop giving love when love has not been given. Okay. Recipro- recipro- Why can't I say this word? Reciprocity. Damn. Is for real, reciprocity is a real thing. Give your time, love, and energy to people who will give it back to you, Felicia. I don't know if y'all I heard somebody's cousin. This could be a cousin or something. I don't know if you advise your family members or if you have a homegirl that you know gets readings from you, but I feel like somebody's going to come get a reading. This is their advice. But I'm hearing is like whoever you are, you're very accurate and you do have an award coming in to you. Okay. Let's see what this award is. I don't know if it's like a plaque of recognition, money, what, maybe clients. I don't know, but you do have an award coming in for your accomplishment, masculine, feminine energy alike. But I'm picking up on a reader. I'm picking up on somebody who has actually been doing this so long too. That's what I'm picking up, like a very long time. Tell me more. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, after a time of lack. Okay, tell me more. Dang, what is that? And what is that? So, whoo, you went through a lot. I told you was blinded with that Eight of Swords energy. So, and I don't want to say blinded, but maybe there was self-doubt. Okay. Um, but then you stepped into this energy, allowing yourself to be divinely guided, having that faith versus sight. You stopped trying to direct your path. Exactly. You stop trying to direct your path here with this Nine of Wands. It was like, you know what? You was standing up long enough, okay? Defending yourself against what you felt was right for you, other people trying to tell you what to do. You stood up long enough against that type of energy. So you just stopped trying to direct your own path. You started going inward for the flow. That's how you got here. Yeah, that's how you got here. That's where you found justice and purpose. I feel like this isn't just like justice and Libra energy, balancing of the scales. This is giving me more like, because as you can see here, if you look, the scale really ain't balanced and I'm holding it straight. So it was like this was you. You could have been off balance, but you stopped fighting something and became balanced. Mhm. I feel like somebody about to get a big ass reward. Yeah. And this is going to be something they can celebrate. I'm telling you, it's going to stabilize someone. Their family's going to be shocked. But I feel like also family is going to be proud of you too at the same time because somebody was sitting here, they didn't want them. It was like, you was getting a lot of shit from your family. Okay. A lot of shit. They did not want you to take this direction or something like that, whichever direction it is that you took. But it ended up paying off for you. And I feel like you could be silently or in secret celebrating this because it's something about you don't want nobody to know what you got. Okay. You do not want nobody to know that you could do this. And whatever this is, it feels to me like, you've been saving so that you could definitely walk in. You've been saving and planning in the dark so you can go and get you something, and this is gonna shock a lot of people because they're gonna be like, "What? You did that? Yeah, you did that." One more spirit. Yep, I cannot make it up. Yeah, you did that. Hmm. Yeah, you did that. Somebody been over here like, all right, I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you, and this is it. This is how you been. You been in I can show you better than I could tell you energy. You did that. Okay, family. So I'm gonna leave this message here for you. Hopefully it resonates. Okay. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Drop comments below as they help the channel to grow. I love you, and the divine loves you. And until next time, you already know we about to close out, and I'm gonna say my say. Thank you so much for being here, Divine. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here. We love you. I'm speaking to the divine within us and all around us. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.